Right. Well, my name's Kevin. This is at my pop's farm. This is his shed that he's kindly let me have for a bit, for a while, or whatever. Do whatever I want in it, basically. This Corolla's not mine. That GTIR shell, mine. That N14 Pulsar GTI TI, mine. SR20 manual, going to turn it into a race car. Daihatsu TAF F10 with a K4 in it, so Toyota K4 in it. That's rocket of fun. That needs a lot of work. That needs a lot of work. This needs a little bit of work. That needs a little bit of work. But, you know, it's my buddy's Ted's. Hopefully we'll do some filming of this, and because this is a Toyota Corolla A90 92 model with a 4AC in it, or XC carburetor motor. He has a carby at the moment because he was running shit, so it's 300,000 Ks on it. No rust, so yeah. Suppose I've got to do some cleaning up of this shed. So I suppose I'll give you guys a quick tour and then we'll crack to it. I guess we'll start with my friend's Corolla. Now we've degreased this engine bay. Lid's just sitting there, but there's no carby under there at the moment. He's got it, so you know. We'll get into more depth of this one later, but you know, 300,000 Ks, bit of a ding there. You know, real fun piece of glass right here. What's plastic, so someone's pried in this and taken it out before. Back here, got my C10 postie, bits for it. I got clean all this up. Got an old rotary hoe. Oxyacetylene torch is very useful. Very old welder. Bench. I suppose we'll get into $600. I accidentally broke this, just pushing it, and it's shattered. The dude's gonna give me the doors in a bit, so, but yeah, needs a front section. That's what this was about $1,000 to get. This needs a little bit of work to go on this. Got fucking tools everywhere. Right, I've got a wheelie bin here, cleaning up all the old cans we had in here. This is my N14 Ti. Pop the bonnet so you can see. Yeah, SR20. I don't have headlights for it. It's had a front ender at some point. At the moment it has a fuel issue. I've put a pump in it. I need to take the pump out again to get it to work properly or something. Maybe the lines come off. But yeah, this had a sunroof. I've taken it out already. You know, this is going to be the race car. So I've started stripping the interior mostly down. Got storage containers and stuff. Got some pallets I need to move. Racks. This Toyota K4. This runs really well in this. Problem is the radiator wasn't big enough. I've got another radiator I was going to put in it, and life happened. I just haven't gotten to it. You know, I've got to do brakes. I've got to do, as you can see, that this axle's not in it. That axle's not in it, so I've got to do that. So this is originally like that was back there, sort of shortened it, because this unbolts right here and here, so you can have it off like a Jeep. I've shortened it. I've got some random shit in it at the moment. I really need to work on this because I need to make it moving and drive again. This is a load of fun, just drive around the paddock at 40 k's an hour, because it's a little buggy kind of thing. So cool. I will not pop this hatch because the struts are dead and it is extremely heavy. the moment I'm driving my Pop's Forester because my ute's broken. So here's the shed here. Now we got front end loader we'll be using for stuff and things to do with. Bulldozer over there. And this is a Diamond T 1941 Diamond T. So this is a war vehicle. At the moment, for some reason, it has a Leyland bus motor in it. So that was, and the serial number on that motor is 13. So it was probably the 13th motor to come into Australia in a bus. Probably the 13th bus from England will come in. So this doesn't have a starter motor because I just put it in and then just let it roll downhill. So this is going to be a fun project for me and my friend Ted. You know, I got a tractor here, obviously needs a tyre, but realistically what needs to happen this one is the fuel pump's off by one tooth, so it's very hard to start. So over here, this is a bulldozer. Was never meant to come into this country, as most things are. Never meant to come into this country when I was thinking. So this is a Komatsu before it was a Komatsu. So this thing here, because this Diamond T was not here originally, it was way up on the hill. So we had to get this thing running. So I didn't have those batteries for it then. And the starter motor, what was in it was a big, heavy unit, and the brushes had rusted out. Yeah, so I managed to get that one working for a little bit, and then I found a new one because the old one was out to here and is twice as heavy as this. This has gear reduction, so this actually cranks this over pretty good. The other battery for this bulldozer is in the tractor. Yeah, so this thing's cool to get it running and going and moving a bunch of dirt with. This front end loader, 3-cylinder cold diesel. This just turns on like that. It just leaks hydraulic fluid and just all the fun stuff. This, as you can see, it's been broken and fixed multiple times, but this is an absolute workhorse. That's a part of a what's the word, saw bench kind of thing. There's a blade here and then there would be a belt, and that's a Volkswagen V-dub motor. What's been used to run this. There's the other part over here. Let me just get back up here. So the other part of it's under the tarp here. It's just good old Fergie. Rebuild that motor. Help my pop rebuild that motor because it threw a piston or thing. Yes, it has this little bench. So the plan here is, it's a bit dark or a bit bright, to have concrete poured in here to start with, and I'll dig out a spot in here because this is not a big car and it's taken up most of that space. So I'm going to have a hoist. It's going to be on an angle. We're going to have this door open here, and you're going to be able to drive the car in and have it up on the hoist, so you can actually work on it. So I'm sick of working on the ground, but for the moment we've got some hard packed gravel, so we can at least put a car here and work on it. It's all flat too here. At the moment this shed has no power because it gets power from the sharing shed, the moment. We get power from the pole. So the main switch is there. I know I'm getting power into the shearing shed and turning the lights on. It's just no, I'm not getting power to the power points in the shearing shed because there's an extension cord from there to here. It's just not getting power, so we've got no power in here at the moment. And future plan is here. It will be extending the shed to about where that tree is. That tree will be no longer gone. There'll be a nice bit of a pole that goes up, and then it goes across to that pole, and there'll be a nice electrical circuit board right about here-ish, but I can then turn lights and power off and keep, run the welder, run everything, compressor, everything in here. So there'll be two nice big doors here. Just extend out over there a little bit. But yeah, I've now got to get to work cleaning this up so I can actually get to a lot of things, because I got my toolbox over there, which is over there, and the car I want to work on is here, so I've got to move that over here somehow. I got to clean up in here so I can get some stuff out or get some stuff in, because this can't really sit here too much. The front cut for it, I need to clean all this up. So eventually I can get a slab here. That's why this one's just sitting here, because it just needs a carby. Get a slab poured. Don't want concrete on this. And get all this cleaned up, because I want to be able to use that bay, this bay here as well. And I want to be able to work on that. So I need to have space to put all my tools and stuff. As you can see, I've been busy. I've moved half my toolbox, as in the table what was here, cleaned all the stuff off, all the tools sitting there, all the stuff that was in it there, chainsaw stuff up there, just tables out there. It sat on 4 drums, like 12-gallon drums, so get them sitting out. Done a lot of cleaning up here, still got a lot more to do. Moved my toolbox, I got to move the top half. So what I've got to do now is move this and all this, so I can move this to here. And if I can, I want to clean up some of the stuff in here, so I can just, at the moment, to push this thing up into here, so it's out of my way, so then I can clean everything in here up. I've decided I want to set up that table here at the moment, so we could still work and do stuff, because the ideal goal would also, because there's a nice lovely table right here, this will be the nice proper table to work on. This one will be moved, because I pop once that old thing out so we can work on it. So everything here will need to be cleared out as well. So by getting me to, I'll move this to into there, or try to, I'll be able to get everything here out. Yeah, there's that. I can't exactly film while I'm doing this, because I find it faster to just do it and then show you that little bit of aftermath. His old chair, air-cooled 4-piston engine, which I have no idea what it is or what it was for, but it's like that. Got some lawnmowers in here I gotta get out. Get a couple of things, got some old chainsaws up there, some heads, gas bottle, fucking bigger gas bottle, tires, rims. If I can clean all this up, well, most of this up, or get some of this pushed up, that way I can get this to in here, be great. Alright, so an update. I've table, moved that to there, with toolbox all there. Push this is up here. This, I need to push it up into here. I just don't have the manhandling power to pull this around to push it up. So I've got just a bit of rubbish here. Started putting some stuff back on this table. Yeah. Hopefully, tomorrow, with Dad's help, I'll move that. And we'll get to work on this Corolla. So it's the next day of real busy. Got this lovely oil drum. Made in Australia. Nice empty oil drum. Cool thing. Also decided hang the flag. Since I have nowhere to put that, I'm like, that's a good spot to put it. I'll just staple it up there. That'll be good. It's a bit of a cooler day. I've got the fire pit going, burning a little bit of sticks and wood out of the shed. And I've got this toolbox which I got, and it has very little to no tools in it and stuff, you know, so some more stuff down here, but yeah, I'll have to clean that up, make that usable again. So this front cap I've moved, sliding it on plastic pallets we have down here, over to here temporarily. Because I need to get that rotary hoe out of the back, that thing I'm pointing to right now. Because that's what my pop wants to work on next. So, table's temporarily there. The car still needs to go over, then that will go over. Still need a lot to clean out there. Eventually, this here will be a table, like a workbench we'll be using to work on car, on stuff with. Because it's actually an alright workbench. Solid just has a bunch of stuff on it. A couple bits of carburetor for that K4 and that Daihatsu. When it had issues with it like years ago. So I gotta get that out. But that won't happen today. Guaranteed. What we got? Ooh, the welder. Yeah, this is a pretty neat workbench too, but I've got no power in here, so I can't exactly work up this end without running an extension cord to the house. Maybe instead of forward, I might push this back and try and clean up this. Yeah, I might do that. I might clean this out so I can get this pointing this way and then push it up. So then I can start working on disassembling every piece of the front here. So I can start doing cutting up and doing collision repair. Might do that.